Ocean State 9-ball champion.
Boom, and we're live.
Cup team Europe member.
I'm going to turn this down a touch. Actually, I'm going to turn it down over here.
Open champion twice, 3-time Derby City Bigfoot champions.
There we go. Hey, guys, they're introducing the players right now. They're going to go down the line and introduce our match right here. But we're at the Turning Stone Classic with Fedor Gorst streaming out to his YouTube channel. And he's going to be playing Lee Van Corteza, who's an 8-13, 8-14 Fargo. Obviously, if you've been in the pool world for the last 2 decades, you know of this gentleman. He's a U.S. Open champion. Well, I'll let the guys introducing the players tell you about all their accolades. As soon as the gentleman gets over here, I'll make sure I turn myself down and turn the room audio up. But we are, here to watch, here to sweat the action. And I'll also be playing a little bit of background music to cover up the copywritten music from the venue. As we move to that point. But, my name's Collins. This is Randy Stahl. Randall Pink, as many people might know him from the Post Up channel. He's here to just sweat the action with me, too. He's actually never seen Lee Van play. He's a fun guy and just wants to come sweat the action with us. So, yeah. That's what we're going to roll with. I'm going to let you guys listen to the introductions of all the players. I'm going to turn my mic down, and as soon as we get into the action, I'll turn my mic back up.
This event before, he's sponsored by Molinari Hughes, Kamui and Gabriel Cables, Torsten Holman. And here you got, right here, this young fella, you're looking at one of the future players of the game right there, the future of pool. He's the first time here at Turning Stone. He came all the way from Spain to be with us. He's a former world junior champ, Super Billiards Expo champ, Spanish champion. He's currently ranked 33 in the world, Jonas Sudo. Okay, this match on table 9 is in progress, and it's Hill. So let me pass here. Right over here from Manila in the Philippines, we have a former Turning Stone Classic champ right here. He won the 9th division of this tournament. He's got wins all over the world. He's won many of our tournaments in the past while he was up here in the Northeast for a while. This was way back, a bunch of years ago. Huh? He still looked the same. How do you do that? I don't know. Lee Van Corteza. All right. Here's another young fellow, the future of the game, right here from Memphis, Indiana, originally from Russia. He's a world 9-ball champ. He's a Derby City Classic all-around champ 2 times. Musconi Cup winning team member. And this is only his 3rd time here. He has a 2nd and a 3rd already, Fedor Gorst. And remember, he's on our poster. We have posters if you'd like to take one. Maybe get him to sign it for you. All right, over here on 11. He went 120.
Crazy, man. He's what, like 23 years old, and he's Derby City Classic all-around champion twice. It's crazy. So ridiculous. And they are going to get started. I'll be watching the scoreboard. I'm going to get, like I said, I'm going to get that non-copyright music playing right now so that I don't miss it later, and I'll get the levels set right. Hopefully we can get that sorted out okay. Yo, what's up, GWN? Welcome to the chat, buddy.
It's funny he's so young, but I don't think of him as being such a young player. Like,
I don't even think of him as being like a young person.
Yeah.
The way that he carries himself and the way that he talks with people and the way that he understands how the world works.
Yeah.
He seems like he's in his mid to late 30s.
Yeah.
The way he carries himself.
Yeah.
But we're ready to rock and roll. I think, by the way, GWN, correct me if I'm wrong, I think I got the microphone thing fixed. The audio was getting picked up from my webcam before, and it wasn't getting picked up by these at all. So anyway, hopefully it sounds better. As we all know, Fedor's better. No, I'm just kidding. Lee Van Corteza, tough opponent here. Definitely the toughest that Fedor has faced yet in this tournament. As you know, they're breaking with the 1 on the spot from the Turning Stone Classic break box. Let me turn this music down just a touch more. Oh, actually, I can do it like this. There we go. Yo, what's up, Greg Prendergast? Good to see you, buddy. Lee Van not wasting any time to get Gorst thinking. Interesting spot, though, because the seven can go in the side. The problem is, I think, in order to get the 7 to go in the side, kicking off the long rail that's closest to the camera, in order to get the 7 to go on the side, the cue ball is going to go way up table towards all those other balls, so you don't really want to try to make that ball. I think it's, if you're going to go off of this long rail closest to us, you probably want to send the 1 ball in that direction off of the 7. But let's see what Fedor wants to do, because he's going to come up with the best decision, no doubt. Race to 9, Greg. Race to 9. This is actually a really tough spot because it's tough not to sell out.
You know, trying to get safe on a kick like this with balls so close to each other. Because, yeah, I mean, you could kick and hopefully get the 1 back up to the left side of the table and maybe get the cue ball back down to the other side. Oh, he just pushed.
Oh, it was a break. It was off the break.
Yeah.
Oh, that's why he was taking so much time. I'm so sorry, guys. I thought Lee Van had already shot this rack. Of course, right out the gates. Right out the gates, I'm just putting my foot in my mouth.
I still thought he was going to go for a save. I assume that 1 passes the 3.
I can't imagine that Fedor would have left a free shot. He did. He just left a challenge shot.
Wow.
What a great shot by Lee Van. Pretty narrow window here for position. Sometimes less is more on these shots. You can play the 3 in the side pocket, you know, opposite from Lee Van right now.
Yeah, come around or like up off the
It's
rail.
interesting
but you
to see
get
Lee
right.
Van's mechanics. You see how his elbow is like way out over the side of the cue. I've never noticed that watching him before. Yeah, and this is the trouble that I was alluding to.
Yeah.
It's like that way. There's a lot of traffic. Saud Pool says Fedor wins this. I'd like to think so. I'm going to express my biases right out the gate. I am streaming on Fedor Gorst's channel. I want Fedor to win. Big shot here. Cuts it in the corner, leaves himself hooked.
Wow.
Okay, now here's one of the Turning Stone Classic rules. No jump cues, but you can jump with your full playing cue or your full break cue. Now, that being said, with how close the 4 is to the cue ball, making a short jump like that with the break cue is really tough. So he goes for the kick and just decides to kick it right in the side.
Wow.
Oh my
Wow.
gosh.
And he gave a wave. Yow.
Look at Fedor looking off in the distance. Just, well, okay. I guess it is what it is.
He like one-stroked it too. He just got down and
Well,
got
he just
it.
wanted. That's why he hit it so hard. He was trying to just create separation between the 4 and the cue ball, and it just so happened to be hit perfect in the side. He only left himself a bank or maybe a safe behind the 8. I mean, the bank is really aggressive early in the set, but it's one of those that if it lays nice and you feel good about it,
Wow.
you can shoot at it, but he left himself hooked with the 7.
Oh my gosh.
Wow, drama in the first rack and some incredible shot making by Levan Corteza. Louis Altez, we're doing great, man. Totally fanboying out over this excellent action that we've got going on at the Turning Stone Classic. I'm going to raise this up a little bit up here. Just a touch smaller.
He was going for that. I'm surprised.
Well, he wanted to at least
Maybe
play
like
it as like a two-way shot.
Yeah, two-way.
Oh my God, he's looking at it like he's cutting this in the corner. I'm going to turn the room back up a little bit. Hopefully it's not too quiet, too loud. Please let me know if the venue music is bleeding through louder than my music so that we can make sure Fedor doesn't have to deal with any copyright claims. Shucheng Chow, thank you for bringing that up. This is not the Turning Stone Classic official stream. This is Fedor's stream. Upstate Owl was very gracious to let Fedor stream these matches. And Fedor asked me to kind of host the stream so that you guys have someone to interact with on the stream, and also so there's, again, no copyright issues with the music. So please, if you want to follow the action for the rest of the tournament, go follow Upstate Owl on Facebook. And then subscribe to Digital Pool on YouTube. We are only pushing it out to Fedor Gorst channel. So the way that this is working is he gave me a private link from his cell phone. He's streaming from his cell phone. So if you see any lag like we just saw right there on that bank that he almost absolutely... Well, anyway, if you see any lag, it's because he is streaming from his cell phone. Private link to me, and I'm restreaming that to his channel to help with the copyright issues and, like I said, give you guys someone to chat with. That is Randall Pink in the booth, yeah. It's interesting, like, watching a match like this where, especially watching Fedor's matches up to this point, they've been extremely one-sided. Every one of them. 4 out of 4 matches have been extremely one-sided, even against an incredible player like Donnie Mills. But the second that he's playing against a guy like Levan, tough situations just start to creep up and make things really difficult. So,
and Levan had some tough spots in this rack.
really tough spots. But he played a really good two-way shot. He banked at the 6 ball, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. He played a nice two-way shot on that ball and got rewarded for it. Fedor obviously almost stole the rack. Hey, Luis Gonzalez, thanks for subscribing. By the way, if you're watching on YouTube, don't forget to click that like button. And if you don't want to miss any of these extra streams by Fedor, make sure you're subscribed on YouTube as well.
Racking for the opponent.
Yes, so it is winner breaks, loser racks.
I noticed watching on Friday, there was some times where putting these racks in were, it took some time. Like the table was not perfect.
Yeah, the players have consistently been struggling with the rack, actually, on these tables here at the Turning Stone. Fedor says that the last 2 years that they played on brand new cloth. This year, he believes that the tables have been used before, only because, again, they've been difficult to rack on. So,
yeah.
And players obviously inspecting the rack, rather, and checking for gaps, checking for the locations of those gaps to decide exactly how he wants to hit it.
Yeah, because you're not seeing a lot of like giving back. You're seeing a lot of like, well, I'm going to position the cue ball over here, or I'm going to hit it this way, as opposed to re-racking.
Right, yeah. Why make the players go through this painful triangle racking? You're playing race to 9 on 4.5-inch pockets with some of the best players on the planet. If you put that magic rack on that table, you will see tons of 3, 4, 5 packs in a race to 9, and it will start to feel like the players don't have a chance to play each other. The triangle rack makes the break and makes the game more interesting. Now, they have to work harder, obviously, to give each other good racks, or a rack that is suitable. But I think that all the pros in the event would agree that playing it this way is fair. This is no good. Okay, made it past the side. It's still not great. Levan is obviously a favorite to. Yeah, look at the slap on the thigh there. Not really sure what the intent was there.
Yeah.
Ike says 1 on the spot is too easy. Wing ball always goes in. Not always. They're breaking from the box, so they can't break all the way from the side rail, so they have to cut the balls a little bit, which makes the cue ball a little bit of a wild card. Brian Pope Francis says pockets are 4 1/4, not 4.5. I talked to Federer in an interview. We do Skype interviews at the end of every one of these matches to get his feedback about the match and about the event and the progress and everything. He says they're buckets. He says they're standard diamonds, which would be 4.5. But he could be wrong. Right, Ike. With a magic rack, yes. Yeah, it's way easier to make sure the wing ball always goes, even from the box, yeah.
Corteza's mechanics look on point.
Oh, yeah. This guy will shoot your liver out. Watch as he goes through the ball, the thing we were talking about earlier. You see his grip change? See how he's holding the back of the cue with the back of his grip?
Yeah.
It's one of these things that I'm noticing more as I watch more pros. They have like a starting grip, which in the back of the swing, they're holding the cue with their front fingers. And in the final parts of their swing, they're holding their cue with the back fingers. It's a really subtle thing that I've never really noticed up to this point, up till the last few weeks anyway. Everything is buckets for Federer. He's too good at this game. Well, look who he's playing. If you think this guy's going to struggle with any shot on the table, think twice. And Federer knows it too. I have to ask him how many times he's played Levan before this set. I'm going to move this down here. Put this way down here for this one. Ground Zero. Thanks for subscribing, buddy. Demon Hours. Do we have to look at the commentators for the whole match? Takes up the corner of the screen for no reason. First of all, we're not commentators. We're streamers. We are just hanging out and chilling with you guys. Imagine you're hanging out in the pool room with your friends. Whether or not you decide to be a friend of mine is up to you. But yeah, Federer did ask to have a webcam on, so I just do what the boss says. Levan Corteza gets up 2-0. If he loses, is he out? No, this is winner's side. I guess I could put that up here too. Yo, what's up? Jim Mandingo. There's a name I haven't seen in the chat in a while. Good to see you, buddy. Cristiano 007, thanks for subscribing. Rack number 3, here we go. Levan's going to take a look. Looking over the top this time. You know what? Actually, here's what I'll do for you guys. Let's move it down here. This is better. Location can be better. How's that sound? Fair compromise? Oh, thank you so much, Josh Sujek. Thank you, thank you, thank you.
So do you think with Fedor, like mentally, like being down 0-2 in a race to 9, do you think that even really affects him? Or, I mean, the way he plays, it's just...
No, it's winter break. It's winter break. He knows. I mean, think about how many times he's been in every single situation.
Yeah.
It doesn't get in these guys' heads anymore. To be down.
Like mentally so solid.
No, in a race to 9, it doesn't make a difference. At whatever point. Obviously, the further down they get, right? If you get down 8-0, then
right.
Obviously the odds are not great, but you've still been there before and won before if you're one of these guys, right? Against other pros. And so it's just a matter of when you have the opportunity, it's time to perform. And any time at the table with an open look at a ball like this, even if you don't have a shot, he's looking as if he's about to cut it in. But say, for instance, if the 2 ball was so close to the railing he couldn't cut it, it's still an opportunity to control the table, right? That's the objective, is to control the table.
Right.
That's why in the first 4 matches of this tournament, when Fedor was, I said it was extremely one-sided, it's because he controlled the table. When he wasn't getting out, the other guy definitely wasn't getting out. Fedor has now missed 2 balls.
My gosh. That's a heartbreaker.
That could be a big one. And Levan Corteza is certainly capable of getting out here and breaking and running the next rack, especially if he gets on the 4 ball. So rail first is the option. This is the question, right? Oh my gosh, he makes it through.
Wow.
Did you see the way the Fedor just blinked? Did you see the way the Fedor just blinked? He just gave one of these. He's just like, okay. Kiss, right through the window. I wish I had my cameras right now and I could just zoom in on Fedor's face right now. I'm like grabbing the joystick.
Yeah, he was threading the needle right there.
Yeah. That's the other thing about Levan's game, and a lot of these Filipinos that have been playing just their entire lives, like since they were infants, you know? You see how he moved on that shot?
Yeah.
As he made it? Totally normal. Kind of like Gerson Martinez.
Yeah.
Remember watching him play?
Yeah.
And how much he does that as he goes through the ball?
Yeah.
It's totally normal.
And plus he's tree topped and now he's in a bad spot.
Yeah, anytime you see him go at a kick like that with speed, they're generally just trying to create some kind of separation. Wow, he gives a little wave because he knows he got super lucky right there. Look at how much on this end of the table, look at how much open real estate there is for both of those balls to be out in the open, and he ends up splitting them on the 7 ball. Pretty fortunate.
Yeah.
Hey, just a quick question for you guys, because I don't have separate audio channels for the video feed that Fedor's giving me and my music that I'm playing. Can you? Wow, great shot!
Wow, that was
great shot.
awesome
Rail
shot
first
right there.
Can you guys hear any of the room noise, like as far as the balls clacking and stuff, and when they break the balls? Can you hear it? Does it sound like a pool room? I want to make sure I get the levels right. I'm still trying to work that out because I've only been doing this kind of remote streaming for Fedor for maybe 4 or 5 times.
Man, that was a great kick shot.
Great kick shot, but he's going to have to come with a very, very, very pure stroke. I know it's a pretty big pocket for compared to what these guys are used to, but it is going to have to be a very pure stroke to get this to go and slide across the table. Not pool room sounds. Sounds are perfect. Sounds are perfect. No, no, no. Okay, I can try turning it up a little bit. I'll turn that up, and I'll turn the music down. Let's try this. Just a touch. Maybe something like that will make the difference. Yeah, needed, man, that was a tough shot. Is that the Carl Sagan? I don't know if I believe you. Isn't he dead?
Yes, he is.
Isn't Carl Sagan dead like 20 years ago? Something like that?
Wish he wasn't, but he is.
Yeah. That must be better, because now I can see the audio registering on the screen when the music from the venue is playing, and I gotta turn this up a tad.
Oh my gosh, used all of that pocket.
Now that's too loud. There we go. Try that. We'll leave it there for a little bit. 10 years ago. There you go.
Yeah, Fedor needed that 6.
3-0 is the race.
Yowza.
First time that Fedor has been down in a match in this tournament, and he's down 3-0. Hey, I know what that feels like.
I don't know.
Last night. Was I down 3-0? You post up, people.
Yeah, you were.
Rocker 1608 says, "Kill your music." No. No, the whole reason I can't kill the music is because we're covering up the venue music, which is copywritten material, and YouTube does not like copywritten material. So we're doing this so that Fedor doesn't get copyright issues.
Yeah, Paul was looking good last night. And you were just okay.
Shut up. Sorry. I was reading the chat. I was half listening. Anyhow, we got Levan coming to the same side of the break box he's been breaking from. He's been getting some decent results over here. Carl Sagan died in 1996. That's what I thought. It was a couple decades ago. 1 ball in the side, 2 ball straight into the corner. 3 ball gets in the way, so he's going to have to play the 2 in the side and find an avenue to come back across the table to get to the 3. Or maybe I wonder if he follows into the short rail, maybe with like inside spin to twist to play the 3. Let's see what he does. So many Fedor fans here. Dude, there's almost 700 Fedor fans here. Well, actually, I take it back. There's probably a fair amount that are Levan Corteza fans that just want to watch this match. By the way, if you're liking the fact that Fedor is able to do these streams for you guys, pardon that little blip there. If you're liking these streams, don't forget to click the like button. There's 600 of you here, and only 90 of you have clicked the button. Give Fedor some love.
Oh, he floated it.
Just floated it forward and leaves himself a shot. Nice shot. Place the 4 on the side. This rack is over. Fedor's going to have to find some momentum here, or it's going to be trouble. Aaron Lake says, I'm a fan of the background music. I'm here for that.
There you go.
Let's go, Aaron Lake. Aaron Lake is just chilling at home, cooking dinner, you know? Or is it lunchtime? No, cooking dinner. Just wants some good music to chill to. I think the music's just a touch loud. I'll turn it down a tad. There you go, guys.
Man, sometimes these guys shoot, it just seems so automatic. It's amazing.
I just realized I can give you a chat box. I can pop this one out.
Look at that.
I can zoom out. Is that okay?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
Thanks.
Okay, so it is 4-0, and first of all, Fedor's going to need an opportunity, and then he's going to have to hit the gas, because it can get pretty dire pretty quick from here.
Man. Yeah, Levan's almost already halfway there. Yeah, he definitely needs a window.
One goes above the side this time. Looks like it was the 5 ball, found the corner pocket, and another ball in the other corner. Made 2 on the break. 1 ball goes, 2 balls a little funny here. I don't think that you can afford to just go 2 rails at the 2. I don't think it goes in the right-hand corner pocket as we're looking at it. Fedor's looking worried. He's had maybe 1 real opportunity up to this point, maybe 2.
Yeah, if you count that 6.
The 6 was the real one that Fedor normally doesn't dog, and he didn't get there, but. So thin. Does he get around the 9, or is he going to marry to it?
Oh my god!
This might be what Fedor needs. Look at him looking right at. Look at his eyebrows. You see Fedor's face.
He does
Here we
not
go.
get there.
Even not pleased. What can he do to try to manufacture something that isn't complete disaster? Two 9 in the side. Michael Goldberg says he's going to try to, or maybe there's a carom off the 2 to send the 9 at the side. 1 rail, carom off the 2? No. Got a rail, sold the 2. And now it's time for Levan to sit down for a while and see if our boy can go to work. Fedor's like, nice. He's like, what's that thing that guy does? I can't make my tongue click like that. You know what I'm talking about? When he's like, nice. Just perfect, that's all.
Oh, he needed this one for sure.
Two rails at the 8, beautiful.
I was gonna say I felt like he got funky on that 7, but
Look at how perfect look at how perfect it actually was.
yeah.
There will be no concessions in this tournament. These are pros playing pros. And no skunk tonight.
Well, it's almost guaranteed that we're gonna go hill because that's how 90% of the post-up matches go.
This isn't a post-up match. To be clear, this is not a post-up match. Hey, Woodrow Tran, yo, what's up? And Eric Stahl in the chat. Team Randall Pink, what's up, buddy?
Eric,
Good
I
to
thought
see
you were working.
What are the odds that Fedor ends his run on a scratch or bad position? Pretty low. They're
Yeah.
odds are it's due to a tough break. Dude, Raul, the transition on the follow through is so smooth. Wow. That's what me and Randy were just talking about. The way that he goes through the ball, his grip changes from holding like this, like with his front fingers, with his fingers out of the way in the back. Sorry, I'm not letting you guys see. And then he transitions to holding the cue like this, like with his back fingers. And the perfect timing on the elbow drop is so smooth. Golden break? That's a golden break. That counts out here, baby. When your opponent's racking for you, that counts. Let's go, Fedor. Levan's probably kicking himself. He might have left a gap there behind the 9 ball. That is a golden break, ladies and gentlemen. Fedor didn't eye roll on that. No, I wouldn't think so. You better believe Levan's going to be checking the gaps on the back of the 9 ball. He must have just overlooked it. Because the way that 9 ball came out of the rack, it looked like one of those racks where you left a gap behind the 9. Went straight at the corner. Dude, John Harmon, thank you. John Harmon says, "Hey guys, thank you so much for helping Fedor with the stream. Top-notch stream. I'm going to subscribe. Thank you. Thank you, thank you. Glad you're enjoying it. Don't forget to click the like button, guys. Dude, the last stream got 196 likes. This stream already has 153. Let's try to double that number. We've got almost double the amount of people watching. If we could get to 400 on this stream, that'd be outrageous. Made a ball, and he has a cut shot in the side pocket. Little bit of traffic to worry about unless you find a way to maybe check it with a touch of inside. Might not even need to check it. Gorst. That's got to be one of the best names for a world-class player of any sport. Dead straight cue movement. Three ball's a bit of an issue. The 3-4 combo is definitely playable. Yeah, he's looking at it right now. Definitely playable. He's just trying to judge where the 3 ball is going to go after the shot. He's pretty straight to get to the short side of the 3. So and even if he does get to the short side of the 3, the short side of the 3, it's tough to hold position for the 4. So the combo, it's almost like you have to play the combo. Looks like he might be trying to get to the short side, though. It's a really narrow window. Combo it is. Don't want to end up on the short rail. Andrew Feingold, thanks for subscribing. Carl Sagan says it's ridiculous he's got less than 40k subs. Just goes to show substance is rarely appreciated on YouTube. Shake my head. Dude. Honestly, so I have access to his analytics because I'm his, like one of his, I have access or whatever he gave me because I stream for him. His channel growth is actually phenomenal. Let me see if I can find it. His channel growth is steady since he started the channel only 8 months ago. 10 months ago in November. His channel growth is steady and quite good. So he'll honestly, in 2 years, he'll probably have 100,000 subscribers, which is fantastic. But at any rate, Lee Van stretching over the 7 ball. I believe we're playing all ball fouls here. Of course, I looked away. I'm assuming Fedor missed the combo or the shot afterwards. Go. Ivan Corteza getting out to a 5-2 lead.
Yeah, he is no joke.
Ivan Corteza is currently sitting at number 19 in the Fargo Rate Top 100 list.
And he is at 813. You were right there.
Yo, Ty Kwok, Haskell Wallace, Mohammed Muda Pandun Hagara, sorry I butchered your name. Thank you all so much for subscribing to Fedor's channel. Oh, and by the way, thanks for clicking the like button, you guys. We're up to 215 likes. Appreciate it. Give Fedor that help. Help the algorithm. Help people find this fantastic match. When you guys click the like button, it's easier for other people who like this kind of content to find it. Shows up on their homepage. You know, even if they don't know that Fedor has a channel, they can see two, like, dynamite names like Fedor Gorst and Lee Van Corteza in a title and just click that button. Lee Van does make the wing ball. And the 8 ball. 3 ball doesn't cover the 1, and Fedor's in trouble.
Pretty open.
Dude, Josh Palmer, local player in Sacramento, or Northern California, rather. He says Corteza is the giant killer. Always has been. Dude, he's a giant. He's at 813 Fargo. Hopefully the truck driving is treating you good, Josh. Carl Sagan says, I think it's going to be game over soon, frowny face. Dude, you never know. Look how he rolls that ball, man. Just rolling at pocket speed. Louis Altez says, I met Josh and Rafael Martinez. Dude, Rafael Martinez used to hang out around here long time ago. He can do some stuff with a cue that I've never seen anybody else on the planet do, including trick shot artists, including Efren Reyes. That guy, I've heard a few people say that if Rafael Martinez had all the opportunity and could do whatever he want and travel the world, he could have been Efren-esque, I would say. He's done, I can just, like live in the room, I've seen him just do some ridiculous stuff, like forte shots and like in a game. Just ridiculous stuff. Great player, Rafael Martinez.
It's a smooth drawback there for. Wow.
And Lee Van gets out. 6-2 lead.
Oof.
It's a tough road. Tough road to make something happen here. Definitely don't want to give Lee Van the rack that he gave you. Cannot afford a golden break right here. Does Fedor have a Discord? No, not currently. Someone in Upstate Al's channel said all Filipinos are born with a 600 Fargo stamped on their birth certificate. Facts.
I guess we'll see if Lee Van's going to give him an opportunity here.
That would be the case. I mean, all we can do is wait. All we can do is wait with our fingers crossed. Either way, whatever happens, Fedor's going to do a post-match interview. And he says, when I was talking to him about, when we were talking about doing post-match interviews, he was like, what if I lose? I might be swearing and saying all kinds of stuff. Do you think you really want to do this? I said, give the people what they want. They want to see the real you. They want to see you in the heat. Just checked out the bracket. No SVB. No SVB. He's in Texas. He is in Texas playing the Texas Open.
Thurston Holman's there.
Torsten Homan is at the Turning Stone.
Yeah.
Yes. Speaking of the Texas Open, I'm curious how that event is going because Skylar Woodward is down there too, right?
I believe he is.
It is a 20,000 added 9-ball event over there, and they are only getting started. They're only on round 3 on the winner's side down there. Things are not looking good for our boy, guys.
This is trouble for sure.
How much is top prize here? It's somewhere between 8 and 10,000 for first place at the Turning Stone Classic.
Is this a matchroom event?
This is a Matchroom ranking event, World 9-Ball Tour ranking event, yeah. Not put on by Matchroom, but call it sanctioned. We could use that word if you guys want to talk politics. If you guys want to talk about sanctionings. Have you guys seen the news? If you have not, go read the letters from the WPA and Matchroom Pool. And go watch that Dogging It episode with Aishan, the president of the WPA. Pretty intense stuff going on in the pool world right now. We are in a state of flux. And I cannot wait to see what happens in the next 6 months to a year.
It's interesting for sure.
Lee Van does get out.
I have yet to watch the podcast, but I've read some articles so far, and man, it feels like a pool civil war right now.
Yeah. It's a good way of putting it. Just give the fans a quick rundown. No, we're not here for that. We're here for Fedor. We're here for the Turning Stone Classic, but I did want to mention it because it is a big deal. I know we have a big enough audience right now where a decent portion of the audience is not privy to all that stuff that's going on, but if you love the game of pool and you're curious about where those changes might be happening and what's causing them, go check it out. All the information is out there and it's free to find. $10K for first, $6,500 for second. Thank you, no thanks. That's his name, no thanks. The podcast was Dogging It. It's on Windows Open on Facebook. It happened 3 days ago, I think. It's about an hour long, and it is juicy.
Also with Melina Mike, so you should really be watching anyway.
Yeah. What about those letters? I like I said, I'm not going to go into it too much on this stream, but there's plenty to be seen on Facebook, on Matchroom's Facebook page, on Windows Open, Dogging It. You know, the president of the WPA was on his podcast just a few days ago, so go check it out. That's the last comment I'm going to respond to about it, because we're going to watch some pool here. But yeah, pretty interesting stuff happening in the pool world.
3-ball's tough right here. 3-ball doesn't have a pocket.
The 9 might carry him, honestly, but the 2 doesn't go anyway. He's trying to come up with some kind of safe, I think. The 2 doesn't really have a pocket. It doesn't even have a bank. The 6 blocks the bank. It doesn't even look like you can hit the 2 past the 6 and play safe there. He's cutting it in the corner.
Oh my God.
God.
Who tries that? Dude, how close was that 2 to that rail? That is crazy. That angle? Yikes.
Like it was a hanger. Look at Fedor just dead staring at him right now. He's asking, it's a close hit. Do you want to go get somebody to watch the hit?
Wow.
Unfortunately, this camera is no good to decipher whether or not it's a good hit. So we won't be able to help in any way. But it looks like the 9 might be able to go. I don't know about from this angle. But this is a pretty big moment in this set. If this goes, it puts Levan to the hill.
I assume it's not frozen.
Even if the 3 is frozen to the rail, if he makes a good hit on the 3, the cue ball double kisses into the 9 and it moves the 9 in the direction that he's hoping to make it go. So the 9 is not frozen though. Man, you don't like it? Yeah.
Sketchy. good.
Did the 9 hang up? The 9 hung up.
Oh, wow.
Oh my god. And if the 3 don't have a pocket, you better believe. I got to imagine the Fedor's got to be going at this 9 ball, right? Yeah, he's going after it.
He's got to hit that.
No, there's so many places he could hit the 9 ball and not scratch.
Right, but he's got to hit the 3 like nice and thick to get
it's
that
a draw
drawback.
shot. I mean, there's a shot that you practice with a ball basically sitting right inside the corner, and then you draw the cue ball along the long rail all the way up table. If you've practiced that shot at any point in your life, this is pretty doable.
There you go.
And he does make it. There it is.
Wow. Some drama.
Drama, drama, drama. For sure. Still in it for sure. I mean, it's a short enough race that, you know, if Fedor can find a good break here or 2 good breaks, all of a sudden we got a match on our hands. So, hold on. I got to make sure that the copyright music doesn't bleed through here. So, pardon me for just randomly saying nothing, because I think we're in between songs on my software. On we go to the next one. There we go, guys. I think the wing ball went right.
Oh,
he almost scratched.
Gosh, how close
But the
was
one ball
that?
ends up on the short rail. So now what? It's really tough to get the cue ball behind the 5 and 3.
Yeah.
It's equally difficult to thin the 1 ball and put the cue ball behind the 9.
I mean, you could back bank the 1, but that's pretty ambitious.
No, you're never playing offense here. You always have to find a place to stick them. He must be thinning the 1 and setting the cue ball up near the 9, I would assume. Yeah. Don't want to hit the point. Hit the point in a good way. No, he doesn't get behind the 6. So now Levan does have a shot here to roll the cue ball pretty soft and play the cue ball 2 rails, I believe, into the 3 maybe. It's pretty touchy. He's over the 9 ball, I just noticed. This is a real tough shot. He's rolling it, trying to stick him there. And he hits it dead. Dead almost perfect. Fedor's grabbing the break cue. So Fedor is one of the best in the world, probably top 3 in the world, jumping with a jump cue. It's probably about the same if you make him jump with a break cue. He can do short jumps like this with a break cue, which is very difficult to do. And the good news is if he gets over the 3 ball and makes good contact with the 1, even if he doesn't make the ball, the cue ball is going to be tracking towards the 6 and the 9 and potentially leave things tough for Levan if it doesn't go. So it would be terrible if he catches a bad tangent line and scratches on the side, though. Oh, you see how close he got to the side right there? Great shot.
But that jump went like it was a jump cue. I mean, that's what it looked like. It felt like.
Yep.
So better with the break cue because of the harder tip, because his playing cue probably has a softer tip.
And the way that the shaft is designed, the shaft is stiffer. The Q-Tech, it's a breach, right? Is that the name of Q-Tech's product? It's a really stiff shaft, solid tip, like really hard tip. The thing about jumping is it doesn't matter how much weight is behind the cue. It's all about how is the tip accelerating to the ball and through the ball. And then how stiff is the shaft. Probably trying to jam him up on this 9 ball here. It's coming up short. Sends the 2 ball past these other balls, though.
That looks good to me.
It's decent, but Levan Corteza can play a 2-rail kick and stick here and might even be able to get the cue ball to drift towards the 3 ball. The Filipinos are really good at this kind of shot. If it lays nice, or if it lays even halfway decent. Aaron Arganoza. He sent it right into the 5. Wow, look at him scratching his head. He says it's the Q-Tech Propel. No, that's the jump cue. I'm talking about the break cue. Breach, yeah, it's the breach. They're not allowed to jump with their jump sticks here. No one can use a jump stick here. Has to be your full playing cue or full break cue to jump. Cairo Jag, Joe Rogan introduced me to Fedor, which in turn introduced me to pool. Fedor is great. Fedor is awesome. Joe Rogan is great too. I thoroughly enjoyed that interview. That was a great interview.
That would be the ultimate. You and Joe Rogan on a podcast.
Stop it. Don't even say things like that. That is just so ridiculous. Does he go for the stuff here? No way. He's putting the cue ball behind the 3. Yeah. He keeps coming up short on these safes with this cue ball. His cue ball keeps coming up, I'd say, 6 to 8 inches short. Mario, hello from Calgary. What's up, Mario?
Nice.
Welcome to the stream. Oh my gosh, what a kick safe if this runs into the 3. Wow.
Maybe this is just playing slower, because I saw Lee come up short on a shot when he was trying to get into the side pocket, and he came up just a little bit short, but I didn't really think anything of it, but maybe it is just playing a little slower.
Rogan's impression of Earl is classic. I jump full table with a Mucci. One of the best lines of all time. Swordfish asks, hey guys, where is this being played? This is the Turning Stone Classic. It's being played out of New York. We're streaming out of California. Fedor sent me a private link to the video feed, and we're restreaming it to his YouTube channel so that we can block out all copywritten music by covering it with some non-copyright music, and then we can chill with you guys in the chat.
I'm surprised by that if he was actually going for the 3 in the corner.
Yeah, he was playing the combo, yeah. Stop it.
Stroke it out. Oh.
Did you see the way he put his hand on his hip, like immediately? Like he knew
Like
he was going to run
knew it.
straight into the 6? Immediately he knew.
Wow.
Hey guys, I want to give Fedor a little shout out for allowing us to watch this stream and getting this whole thing set up. Make sure you guys click the like button. There's 283 likes right now with 1,000 people watching. We can get that number to 400.
Wow.
Wow.
Leaked out, but still, great try.
If we get that number to 400, way more people will find this video after we're done with the live feed. And it'll be good for the pool world in general. This is a great match. Overhit it.
He did the same thing. Like right after he hit it, he was just. Oh.
That's Fedor's thing now. I'm gonna start doing that when I play pool and I do something bad. I'm just gonna go. He does that every time after he sits down. He slaps his thigh. I'm going to ask him that in the post-match interview. Have you been doing the thigh slap since you were a kid? Or is that something new you picked up in the States?
Another good comeback from
April T. Hello from Hawaii. Wow.
Nice. Mahalo.
Yeah. And Fossilized 02, thanks for clicking that subscribe button. Big shout out to you and William Woods and Ralph Don Bernarte.
Holy cow, he almost made it.
Well, it's going to be a dead sellout. And it's probably going to put Levan Corteza on the hill. Hello from Turkey. It's 4:19 a.m. here. Good Lord. Go to bed. Why are you awake? Just kidding. Thanks for joining us. Glad you're having a good time. Little straight here. Little straight here might make things a little goofy on the 5 ball because of where the 8's sitting. Probably not because he's literally top 20 in the world. But
trying to punch it out a little bit. Out.
It's a tall order. This is pretty straight. You might be able to get 2 inches off the rail. If he gets this like 6 to 8 inches off the rail, that's wild. Oh, he drew back to play it in.
How to go in the corner.
Yeah, because he was too straight. Yes, this is double elimination. This is winner's side matchup, so the loser here moves to the one-loss side.
TJ, South Carolina.
What was he pointing at, I wonder? I wonder what he was pointing at there. That is still so interesting to me how good he is, and look at how chicken winged he is when he's down on the ball. Look at how do you see his arm like shoot out to went through the ball like this, like his elbows here, and he went like this as he went through the ball, but hits it so good. It's amazing the types of mechanics that people and players at the top level of the game, how they get them all to work so well. So many ways that you can play this game. Big shot there. It's not going to find the corner, is it? It's not going to find the corner, is it? Oh my gosh.
Oh, wow. Wow.
No way.
To get on the hill. Oh my
Free money,
God.
Fedor. That's crazy. The huge shot, the stun with inside spin to go 3 rails at the 9, and he finds the corner pocket. Unbelievable.
That was unbelievable.
Wow. We got a match. I think I'm starting to sweat right now.
That was ridiculous. You could just see the line going. I was like, no, it's not.
I thought it was going to hit the long rail. I thought for sure it was going to hit the long rail. That's crazy.
God, wow.
That is freaking crazy. About time Fedor got a roll. Like, I don't need rolls, man. He plays too good. But I'll take it. I'm sure he'll take it. Mika Immonen versus Jason Shaw is hill right now. That's crazy.
Wow.
What a match.
Dude, that one shot could be...
It could put him on tilt.
Wow.
That's a pretty big one right there. Especially, imagine Fedor runs this out. Imagine. This break... where's my huge button? This break is huge.
Sure. Oh my God.
If you're a post up, if you're a post up enthusiast, you got that joke. He made the wing ball. Where's the one keeps ending up on the short rail? Is he gonna have anything? He's got the 8 ball covering the 1.
Yeah, the one hit off the angle and came out. It was close.
Yo, what's up, Tom B from Metro Detroit? Welcome to the stream, buddy. Lock Noak Diamond. Welcome to the stream, and thanks for subscribing. And shout out to you, Jason Jackson and Brandy Beckett. What up, what up, what up? Thank you for subscribing.
Didn't get a good look here on the one ball.
Thins it. Cue ball towards the 2. Is he going to come off the short rail at all? He came up short again. He came up like 8 inches short again of what he intended. I mean, he's covered, I think, but it's still I mean, the difference between those 8 inches is massive. These guys kick so good.
Oh my goodness.
Little
flirting.
Well, he had the get out spin. The cue ball had the get out spin. When it hit the point, it was going to spin away from the pocket and not towards the pocket.
Yeah, so he was able to get the 2-rail kick in there. If Fedor was able to leave it married to the 2 back there, then yeah, it would have been so much harder.
Right.
Man, a lot of tough spots.
I don't think you can bank. I mean, maybe you have to bank at this ball. There might not be a safe here. It's a pretty doable bank, but especially Fedor's been playing a lot of 1 pocket, but the 6 ball makes things funny with the 2 ball too. Oh, he could cut it in the side. No problems. Except the 4 ball. He's going to have to play a rail first shot on the 2, and look, the 3 ball just got tied up. We got so much drama, folks. Man, these last couple games.
This is not how we wanted this rack to go.
They were talking about the humidity rising in the room and affecting the speed of the tables on Al's stream earlier. That's very interesting. That is very interesting because things like that can change over the course of 3 to 6 hours and drastically affect the conditions.
Did you notice that when you were in Quincy with
no, we were in a very big venue and they always were running the air conditioning, which I think dried out the air a little bit.
Oh, okay. I mean,
but it was super humid outside.
Well,
but inside the venue, it was really good conditions.
Yeah, I mean, I'm from Illinois, so I know it gets crazy humid out there, especially in the hot summers.
Shout out from Denver. Yo, what's up? John Ramos. Rail first, big shot here. Is he going to go into the 3? Is he going to go super aggressive? Makes the ball. Misses the 3 ball. And he's going to have to lock him up on the 5 or play the carom on the 9. Ooh, does he go?
Oh my gosh, how ambitious. That is super ambitious.
If it's close to the rail, if it's less than if it's within a half inch of the rail or less, he might be going at the 9 here and playing some kind of 2-way shot.
It looks pretty close.
But he just pointed at this other short rail. I don't know what he's trying to get some reference for. Maybe he's just sending the 3 ball at that point and locking him up on the 5.
Yeah, if he's aiming high, he's not gonna.
Right, he'd have to use a tangent line to go at the 9. Is he cutting the 3?
He's trying to cut the 3.
He's cutting the 3 and going 3 to 4 rails at the 4 ball. I believe this event happens more than once a year. Is that correct? Yeah, I believe it happens twice a year, guys. Needs that to fall. It's not going to happen. And it's not covered. Levan getting a gift. Tons of applause happening. I'm assuming something just finished on in a big matchup. Probably the Mika. Oh my God, he hit the 4.
Fouled.
He hit the 4.
Oh my God.
I'm assuming that applause is coming Jason Shaw versus Mika Immonen. Let me know in the chat who won. I'm very curious who won that match if it was Hill.
Oh my God.
I cannot believe he just hit the 4 right there. 2 blunders in a row.
That's crazy. Holy cow, I can't believe that.
That is 2 blunders in a row. I mean, obviously hitting the 4 ball is a massive blunder. Mika Immonen beats Jason Shaw Hill. Wow. Yo, Brandon Schilling, what up, what up? Welcome to the stream. We got a hell of a match going on right now. A ton of drama in the last 3 racks. Little bobble, mild bobble, big pocket, definitely helpful.
That could be tough for Levan though. I mean, having that three rail scratch, and now
And then hitting the
clipping
four. I mean, like I said, tilt is a real possibility, especially. Oh my God!
Wow. Wow. Holy cow. That is unreal. Unreal. This is nuts. You were not joking, Luke Walker.
God, what is going on?
Man. That just...
Gorst is playing like me. Oh my God. That is, the chat is blowing up right now. No one can believe what they just watched.
Oh my God.
That honestly, look at Fedor raising one eyebrow. I don't know if I can talk to him after this match. Oh my God.
That was rough. Dude, that was the opportunity. I mean, that's a difference between...
Oh, really? Yeah, no. That was the match.
I mean, that's the difference between 7-5 and 8-4. I mean, that's huge.
With that mistake having happened, if for whatever reason Fedor finds a way to come back here, it will be absolutely unbelievable. That being said, Levan has had 2 major blunders in the last 2 racks, so it's not entirely out of the question that something might happen in this rack. I mean, this is a drama-filled set. Little race to 9.
Wow.
Do not ask for an interview this time. It's not about asking. He said he wants to do it. It's his stream. He's in charge.
Oh my gosh. That 9 ball was moving.
The 1 gets covered by the 2. Little hand flip. We see the hand flip. The 4 ball kind of blocks any kind of swerve shot too. Oh my gosh, Michael Goldberg says that pocket does not like him. He's missed like 3 or 4 shots in that pocket. Wow. This is really fun. This match is being really fun to watch.
Unreal.
What's he going to do? Are you going to take the big swerve around the 4?
To that.
To the left of the 2? Or he's looking for a place to push, but you can't push because the 1's in the corner. You can't... You got to take the big swerve. But the 4's a big ball here. Oh, it comes up short. Here we go.
Why not long kick it?
What do you mean?
I mean, go...
The other way?
Yeah,
no,
go
no,
short
no.
and
The swerve
back.
is... The swerve is... You're queuing over the 2 ball. You're using a bridge. The 4 ball is pretty big either way. You probably have to go rail first off the long rail as it is, so you may as well try and do that with the swerve. He almost hit it. Even touching the 1 ball with that swerve, you make the ball, right? So I think he made the right choice, but it's still, like, not an easy shot. There's a ton of traffic in this avenue. Holy confidence. Should have shot my shot, Brian Francis says. Nice, dude.
Getting that rhythm, Fedor.
Fedor touched the cue ball before it stopped moving. It was obvious to both players that it wasn't going to hit a ball. Beautiful. Obviously, the 7 goes in the side. The This is turning into one hell of a match. He's playing it in the corner. I can't take this song. I got to change it to the next song. This is just ridiculous.
It sounds like playing Tetris.
Yeah. All right. I think I have to turn down the background music in the venue too because it's getting a little loud. So there we go. Why is my music not playing? It's too quiet. We'll go to the next one. This song is called Scooterland.
Sounds like a winner.
Yeah.
I feel like you didn't get right on this 8.
Correct. Greg Borg. Yes, this is winner side action. So the loser here goes to the one loss side.
Great shot.
Great shot.
Man.
Wow, wow, wow.
Talk about making a sweat, man.
Serious sweat
Yikes.
on this action. Whoops, sorry guys, sorry. I need to close that. Sorry, I accidentally clicked something.
Scenes.
My bad. That's something from my stream. I got a little bit saucy with the controls there.
If this is him playing bad, I wish I could take pills that would make me play this bad. That's funny.
Wing ball down, 1 ball down, 2 ball, shot in the side, 3 ball on the opposite rail. The other balls are pretty well open. This first ball is going to be tough to negotiate, though. A little bit of traffic if he decides to go multiple rails, and difficult to pocket if he goes with inside and tries to check it and play speed to get straight in on the 3. It's a tough shot here. Plays the bank.
The bank.
Gets dead straight on the 3.
It's got to go 7, 8.
Yes, that's the order that you have to make them in. 7, then 8, and then 9. Yes. Boom, roasted.
Wow.
Needs a really healthy angle on the 7 ball. Doesn't want to be moving towards the 9, obviously. Got a little shallow.
See, that's what I said.
Got a little shallow here. Not terrible. He can either punch it or take it out 2 rails, 2 to 3 rails at the 8. Tried punching it. He's got a pretty steep angle here. This is a big shot.
This is a lot like the 8 ball in the last rack.
This is a really big shot here. I mean, obviously, this shot is for the match at this point because Levan Corteza is on the hill. Drills it. Going towards the 9. What's going to happen? Oh my gosh, he hits it straight into the short rail. No way.
All he needed was just one side or the other, and it would have been perfect.
So thin, dude.
Wow.
How do you hit a
Great
ball that
shot.
thin? That's just
Great shot.
oof. Dude, the chat's been popping off. I've been so distracted by the action, I haven't even been reading it. It's going too fast. Risk it for the biscuit. Hey, Tan Vu, thanks for subscribing. Nam Hoon, thanks for subscribing. I'm assuming those are some Filipino names in here supporting Levan Corteza, or maybe Thailand or something. Welcome to the stream. Double kissed on accident. Gonna leave a tough shot on the 9. And there might be a scratch here if you play this in the left-hand corner pocket as we're looking at it. Obviously really tough to tell from this camera angle, but to keep the dream alive. Good luck, Fedor. You know what they say in these moments?
Bear down.
You just gotta bear down. As if that means anything. No, just really concentrate really hard and bear down.
Bear down.
You gotta bear down and make this ball. Let's go, Fedor.
Oh my god.
Let's go. That's how you bear down.
Whew.
Let's go.
Man. He did.
He bared down. Somehow he figured out how to do it. Boom.
Man.
Get it, son. This is fun, dude.
There's so much happening.
It's so much happening. Ugh.
Pocket speed. You got that right.
I miss that one 97% of the time. 97% of the time, I miss that every
100%
time.
of the time.
Yeah. This is where the opponent racking dynamic gets really interesting. Like, he's trying real hard to make sure he gives him a good rack, and obviously Fedor's going to ensure that he has a good rack, but
Right.
like, at what point are you okay with what gaps when you're the one sitting in the chair but racking, you know? And then when you're the guy breaking, and you're like, dude, my opponent's on the hill and he's an 8-13 Fargo. I know he's going to get out if I break dry and leave an open shot. You know what I mean? It's like,
Yeah.
there's big, big moments here.
I still have yet to see him give one back.
I've seen him make 2 people re-rack 1 rack each. Big break. Wing ball down. 1 ball dresses up. Cue ball pretty far away, and the 2 ball is in decent position to go forward 3 rails, but with the cue ball this close to the rail, you guys all know how this ball feels to hit. It's a little touchy. It's easy to hit this ball thick. You can see the, well, I was going to show you the locals. These 2 guys were just standing in front of the camera sweating the match, but now they're playing their own match, but anyway. He does hit it good, gets the 3-rail position, and 5 ball is the only question mark left in the rack. Does it pass the 6, or is he going to have to find some way to get on the other side, even though the 9 ball covers the ideal position for the cue ball to go 1 rail off the 4 towards the long rail closest toward I may as well just show you right here. The 9 ball, if the cue ball was right here, it's really easy to take the cue ball 1 rail to here, right? See, that's what he's checking out. The 9 ball's in a bad spot for that shot.
Yeah.
And it looks like the 5 doesn't pass to here, right? So he has to find some way to manufacture an angle to come back to here, which is the last question mark of this rack here. I mean, let alone the 2 ball. 2 ball's thin here. And he's drawing, trying to miss the 9. Misses the 9. Does he run into the 9 or does he... Oh my God, what a shot.
Wow.
That is a great spot for that cue ball, man. Now he can hit the 4 ball into the thick side of the pocket, right? He can hit the 4 ball into the thick side of the pocket and probably draw the cue ball back to here. If the 4 ball hits this side of the pocket, the cue ball's sliding out to like towards the 5, so he has a bad angle on it. But it looks like if he... Oh, he's going forward.
Well, you can just
He's
spin it.
oh, he's just spinning it. He's talking. He's doing the shot I was talking about earlier.
Yeah.
He had plenty of angle. I thought he was straighter than that. He ended up like literally perfect on the 4 ball. So good. Pretty thin on this 5 ball, but if he makes it, you got to think he's a favorite to get out. I mean, he is obviously, but.
I don't think he wanted to be on the rail there.
Yeah, most people don't like shooting from the rail, but Fedor don't mind. 7 ball goes clean in the side. Oh my God, what a match we got here. Look how many people sweating it in the back. Look at all the people standing along the rail in the back. Forward 2 rails to the side. Is he going to make it past the 7? He does. He can follow to the 8. Yo, Black Cat TV. Thanks for subscribing. And same with C. Shrewd 8.
Whoa. I thought he had the angle to come
Yeah, he
up
got on the
this
wrong
one,
side of this.
maybe.
Not like it matters, obviously, but he's got a real good shot here. Yeah, unbelievable. 1,400 freaking people watching, guys. Make sure you
Wow.
make sure you click that like button. We're almost to the goal of 400 likes. We got 382 likes. Get us to that. Get us over that 400 mark. Show Fedor the love. Show him that you're enjoying him coming back here and showing Levan Corteza he doesn't know how to quit.
Oh my
Oh
gosh.
my gosh, dude.
You say earlier we got a game.
We got a game, boys. I bet you if we get to 500 likes in the next 5 minutes, I bet you we hit 2,000 viewers by the end of this stream.
There you
That's
go.
how powerful the algorithm is. I'm serious. The
I helped.
algorithm's sick.
I helped.
Attaboy. Attaboy.
I wanted to get a beer like 3 racks ago, but I didn't want to leave. To
I know,
miss
I know.
anything.
That's actually why I'm having this one so slow. I'm just making it last because I don't want to get out of this chair. It's a great match. That 8 was on the head spot again every rack. That's very strange. Yeah, Demetrius Gelatis in the chat. If you don't know who that guy is, there's a strong player for you. That is kind of crazy. I'll have to go back and watch it if the 8's been ending up in the same spot for the last like 3 racks. Brad just subscribed. That YouTube handle, just Brad.
Brad.
Yeah, that's great. And Jesse E, thank you for subscribing. Good action. Fedor will be streaming any matches that don't happen on the mainstream channel for the event. The mainstream, by the way, for the event is Upstate Al on Facebook and Digital Pool on YouTube. Upstate Al is doing a great job with the production. and having a really great time showing the premium matchups. Obviously, when you get to this stage in the tournament on the winner's side, there's just so many good matchups that at any rate, Al was gracious enough to let Fedor stream his matches, and we got a heck of a match right here to watch because of it. And Fedor made a ball and has a straight-in draw shot on the the 1 ball to get to the 2 ball. Sweep the leg, Levan. Good Lord.
No mercy.
I can't breathe right now. This is a really heavy match. This is a winner's side match, yes. Race to 9 winner's side. And he misses the 1. How's it dress up? Doesn't lay great for Levan. We're going to see an interesting rack here. I wonder if Levan can bank the 1. Can bank the 1 off of the short rail, back up table, and send the cue ball off this rail down in this direction, maybe under this ball or these balls over here. He's doing something. He's going aggressive, it looks like, the way he's queuing up on this ball. Oh, he went the other way with the cue ball.
Worked out good for him.
Real nice. Oh my God, he's looking at the rail first shot. He's trying to make this 1 ball. He's looking to see where the cue ball was going to go after the hit. Oh my gosh. Nervy shot.
Was it slow enough you're almost playing a 2-way, or is it too...
No, there's almost no 2-way here. I mean, unless the cue ball finds the window between the 2 and 9 and doesn't scratch. If he runs into the 2 ball after making contact with the 1, he's going to leave some kind of look for Levan to take control of the table again. Oh, he was playing safe the whole way, baby. What a shot.
Wow.
What a shot, dude. Dude, Fedor, teach me the ways, man. How do you even see that?
Levan was smiling as he walked up and looked at it.
He knows it was a good shot. How do you even see that with the rail first? That's just too much 1 pocket, man. He's been playing too much 1 pocket. It's rain and subs. Makes contact. What's going to happen here? Does the 1 ball tuck behind the 5? No. Fedor can see it. Not the pocket, though. Can't see the pocket. The 3 rail safe is tough. He's looking to see if the 1 can go in between the 8 and 6 and go back up table to do the, stick the cue ball on the back of the 5, send the 1 ball 3 rails around the table. Really doesn't want to make contact with one of those balls with the 1 ball if that's what he's trying to do. Let's see. Kind of tough from this angle to see if the cue ball is far enough, has a good angle to go straight into the ball and send the 1 ball.
That 3 is a big ball. If he's trying to go 3 rail that 1.
He does play the stick shot. It does go around the balls.
Oh my gosh.
Oh my! Look at the lady right there,
Yeah.
just like with the snaps and clapping. Yeah, let's go.
Whew. Wow.
Let's go.
Great shot.
And now Levan's in a spot. Levan's in a big spot. 7 ball still tied up with the 9, though. I mean, even if Fedor sorts this out and gets control of the table, I mean, gets some type of open shot or ball in hand, 7 ball's a big question mark. He's trying to spin around this 5 ball. I do not think that's possible, bro. That's like the Corey dual shot. You guys know the Corey dual shot where he like slow spins around those balls? Slow masses. Hey, thank you, Demetrius. I really appreciate that compliment coming from you, buddy.
Wow.
Yeah, that was a tall order, especially with how soft you were going to have to hit it in order to get around the 5. Fedor's going to take a break. Wow.
Jiminy Christmas. Woo.
Wow. Well, what do you think about Levan Corteza the first time you've watched him?
He is fantastic.
He's unbelievable. It's
Man,
so good.
Such a great player. I can't believe I haven't seen him until now.
Yeah.
Man.
7 is rough. You know, honestly, with this angle here, it might be worth debating going after some type of breakout right now because, actually, this is a good time for me to get back live, so I'm going to click this. If he can cheat the pocket here, hit the 1 into the thin side of the pocket, this side of the pocket, and send the cue ball 2 rails into the back of these 2 balls, he has really decent odds to stop the cue balls somewhere in this area since the 2 balls right here for the corner, right? And so if he can open these up right now, it makes the rack a gimme, basically. But the gamble comes from the fact that he could go 2 rails into it and accidentally skip off of both balls like and get snugged up on the 2. But I think the odds are pretty low that happens. So we'll see what he does. I'm going to click back on the stream here for a second, then click live again so that we're actually live. There we go. We'll see what he does, but this has been a treat to say the least.
It's been such a great match.
Such a great.
up and down.
And we have the perfect break to try to hit 500 likes. Are we there yet, guys? Oh, 566. Let's go.
Oh, snap.
I'm not greedy. Let's get to 800. Come on.
This is really great that you and Fedor have this worked out together.
Well, I think it's really cool that he is like forward thinking enough to want to do something a little bit different, and I think it's really obviously I'm super excited that he wants, or trusts me to be the one to help. So I hope you guys are enjoying it. I'm having a great time chilling with you guys. Best match I've seen in a while by comment by Jake Jackson. Me too, honestly. It's like really compelling match that we got right here. And it's a perfect time, actually, to share it out to people to get them to see the end of this match because
things were falling off the rails early for Fedor, and then
could very easily go hill here.
Dude, how big is that 3-rail scratch?
Lou M says, why 6 dislikes, you guys? I'm going to guarantee you it's because of me. Because every single video, there's at least 3 comments afterwards of people saying things like, the commentator ruined the video. Stuff like that.
I muted the whole thing.
Well, no, they don't mute it. That's the thing. Is it's like if you don't like the commentator, just mute it. Well, I'm not a commentator anyway. We're just here hanging out. But anyway,
one of those was me.
At any rate, yeah, it's there's always you can't please everybody, but I'm having a good time, and if you guys are too, that's awesome. How bad is Fedor playing? He was playing bad earlier. I mean, he made a few pretty wild mistakes actually earlier. That 5 ball that he missed into the corner. Even missing that combo early on was pretty wild as well.
Yeah.
And Levan, 2 massive blunders. Guys, if you weren't watching, let me see if I can pull up the replay here. Let me see if I can find the spot in this down here.
Well, because Fedor's too, it wasn't just a miss. It was it stayed in the pocket. So it was just like, okay, well, here's a gimme.
Let's see if I can find it before they get back. Wasn't it like a 3-rail position?
Yeah, it was a 3-rail.
Was it this one?
To get onto the 9. Yeah.
This was it.
Yeah, this is it.
Huge blunder from Levan Corteza right here. The score is not accurate for what we're showing right now, but unbelievably, well, bad roll a little bit. but that was huge. And then immediately in the next rack, he tried to get past a 4-ball to hit the, I think it was the 2 or the 3 that was hanging in the pocket or something like that, and didn't get past the 4 and clipped the 4. So yeah, pretty interesting stuff here. So here's the spot. Let's see if he decides to go into the 9 and 7 right now or save it for later. Brandy, I really appreciate that. Thank you.
I'm nervous. I'm scared to watch.
Me too, actually. Because obviously I'm on Team Fedor, but it's, I mean, like I said, it's a pleasure to watch Levan play, but I like this guy. I want this guy to win. I'm streaming to his freaking YouTube channel. So he does decide to go into the 7. What happens? Ooh. It's open. The 2-ball goes. It's a great shot. Hey, Chin Win Zhan, thank you for subscribing. Fedor's wife is sweating this hard. I think someone's making a joke about the lady in the background with the blonde hair. That is not Christina Tkach, and Fedor and Christina Tkach are not married. Beautiful stroke. Beautiful stroke. Oh my days.
This looks good.
This is looking pretty good for Fedor. Wow, 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 wow. Dude, the likes are flowing in. We're at 618. Thank you guys for the love.
Demetrius trying to curse.
Demetrius Gelata's trying to put on the chatter tater curse. I like this angle. I like that angle. That is a nice angle. I like that boulder. 3 rails into the 8 to leave a premium angle on the 8. Don't want to overhit it though, because you could get close to the 8 real easy here. Also, if you accidentally put too much outside spin on the ball, it shortens up the angle a lot. Which I don't know if Fedor has many accidents, but he shortened it up a bit. See how he came up higher than he put his cue, but he's got a great angle to just make the ball and get on the 9.
Yeah.
Tin Can Corner, how many new subscribers? I have no idea, honestly. A lot. Great match. And he's going to get almost dead straight in on this 9-ball. Oh my gosh, guys. Can you believe it?
This is kind of bananas.
Can you believe another Hill match from this tournament? We just heard that Mika Immonen and Jason Shaw went Hill, and Mika got the win on that one. Now we got Hill match number 2. We got 1,700 people in the chat room, and Levan Corteza is racking with Fedor breaking Hill. 1 game to go to make it to. We even got these guys in the homeroom sweating it. Look at this. Look at this. Oh, he's trying to act like he's not watching. There he is. It's our boy Jeremy Long, local 700 Fargo player. I'm assuming he's playing the hot seat match against Skip right now for our once-a-month 9-ball first-of-the-month tournament. But anyway, here we go. Hill to hill, 8-8. So much drama in this set so far.
This is one of those where, like, coming in to the last, like, couple racks does not do it justice. Like,
No.
watching
the whole set,
You
dude.
need to watch the whole match.
To watch what Fedor has come back from. And a dry break. And a dry break with the one on the short rail. 3-ball close by. Levan can probably stun the cue ball and tuck it behind the 3. Or he can thin off of the, as we're looking at it, the bottom side of the 1 and send the cue ball 2 to 3 rails up behind this cluster of balls, the 4, 7, 9, 8 area. He's got options.
That seems like the higher percentage to thin the one towards.
It just depends on how thin you have to hit it, because sometimes it's difficult to hit it thin enough. Like if you got to hit it super thin, you accidentally catch it thick, all of a sudden the cue ball comes up above those balls.
But I think you're still going to get good odds for that cue ball.
He stepped in behind the 3, yeah. Because he knew that the 1 ball was going to be running into traffic, right? It was all cue ball on that shot. All cue ball. Oscar on the hill against Donnie Mills. Thanks for the info, Ike.
He buried him here.
Oh, yeah, Demetrius points out the 3, 5, and 6 are all near the head rail. The 2, 4, and 7 are all up in this cluster of balls near the 1 here. So at any rate, with the balls close together on opposite ends of the table, it is going to be a tough rack, even if you got the first opening.
A lot of back and forth.
Yeah, with tight position because the balls are so close together. He's trying to kick between the 9 and 4. If he makes the hit here, he's got decent odds. If he makes a full hit, hits the whole 1 ball, there's a decent chance he leaves a tough shot or a safe as a return. But that is a narrow window. Sorry for the camera shakes, guys. Fedor set his cell phone up on a tripod. If someone walks close by, it might make it shake. Slow kicks it. Thins it.
Good hit.
Is he going to leave it straight in the corner or get it snookered by the
gonna
4 ball? Here we go. A little bit of a jelly roll, baby.
Wow.
Look at everybody clapping.
Wow.
Oh, my gosh. He got lucky. He knows it. Look at him scratching his head. He
gave the wave
Yeah.
and got the smile.
Look at him. Oh, my gosh. What a roll.
Holy cow. He's married on that 4.
Yeah, he's real close to the 4 ball here. Wow. Levan's going to do a couple laps here, probably. Look at it. This might be a 30-minute rack, guys. I'm not kidding. It's very rare you get a very long rack of 9 ball, but this might be one of them.
With it being hill.
It all depends on how this shot turns out right here.
He deserved a roll.
Yeah, sure.
I think he was saying it could have been here, could have been here, could have been here.
Oh, yeah, it could have ended up anywhere. Like in between the 2 and 7, the cue ball could have, like the way it was coming across those balls, there was, maybe 10% chance he ends up hooked and like 90% chance he has a shot with how close the 1 ended up near the corner. And now he's kicking and the 8 even covers the kick, right? So he's got to go 2 rails around the 8 if he wants to try that route, which is a super narrow window. Because when you're kicking that way, you can't just kick to hit the ball. You have to kick to make it, because if you only hit the ball, it's probably going to sell out.
Yeah.
If you go around the 8. Great hit, even better roll. I couldn't have said it better myself. Here we go. 2 rails. Misses the
Oh,
one. Oh my God, I thought he
my.
hit the one. Oh my God, did he ever hit that
Wow.
ball good? Okay, it's still not over, folks. Like Demetrius pointed out earlier, it's back and forth, up and down the table, tight position on every shot. Fedor has to make a good out here to get out. Pardon the coughs, you guys. Nam Fam, thanks for subscribing. All the subscribers rolling through. Dat H, thanks for subscribing. Let's see what we can do. It looks like maybe the way he's queuing up here, that does the 3 pass the 5? Whoa, 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 whoa. It's a little close for my nerves. Tom Shaw, nah, it's over. A little bit of confidence, man. It's tough. This is not easy. Even for a pro. Even for the pro.
Yeah, I think the edge of my chair is pretty much worn out.
Yeah, I'm sitting on top of my foot right now. I'm like... So he gets short side on the 3 ball. Has an angle to play the 4 in the side pocket. He could also go... No, the 5 ball might be in the way to go backwards 2 rails to shoot the 4 in the corner. It looks like he's wanting to play the 4 in the side, but the problem here is you got to get past the 4 in order to get back to the 5 because of all the other traffic. The 9, 7, and 8 sitting right there. You cannot come up short right here if you want to play the 4 in the side and get back to the 5.
Yeah.
It looks like he might be playing the low outside ball and playing the 4 in the corner. No. Does he get there? Does he get there? It's so tough to tell from this angle.
It is.
He looks confident.
We might be able to, still slow follow it and come off
Just
with the rail. and
swing
come
it with inside maybe.
up. Yeah.
If he's on the bad side.
There
And
you go.
he does, yeah.
Because the angle wasn't that steep. But
Yeah, it was. He did come up short, but not too short. So, I got to make sure my music is still playing, by the way, guys. Sorry about... Okay. Every time that copyright music comes on, I get nervous. Sid Hunter, thanks for subscribing. Loving the love from you guys in the YouTube streets. Tongue Fam, big shout out to you. Chris Cottingham, welcome to the stream. Has an angle above the 7 ball to get to the 8. Oh my goodness, the nerves. I would be shaken like a leaf. I would be like, oh my God, I came back from 7-2 down.
You're not supposed to think about that.
Wow. I can think about it to allow him not to think about it, right? Let's say it like that. Makes the 8, gets good on the 9. Oh my God. What a set. I cannot believe it, dude. What a set, dude.
Wow.
Hey, guys, don't go anywhere. Fedor's going to probably do a post-match interview. I'm going to pull him up on Skype, and we're going to talk to him to see, his thoughts about the whole match and all the drama and the missed balls and Levan Corteza's mistakes and his mistakes and everything. So if you're interested in watching something like that, we're going to get him on Skype, and you might want to hang out. So it usually takes about 3 to 5 minutes for him to put all his cues away. Usually has some pleasantries with the opponent or the rail or whatever, and then he'll grab his phone and get on Skype. So if you want to watch that or ask questions in the chat while it's happening, I try to get to the ones that I can or the ones that seem interesting. But yeah, it might be fun to hang around. Maybe take a minute to stand up, go grab a beer, and hang out for that. So
That was directed at me.
yeah, exactly. Wow, 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 wow. I cannot believe that set. That is an incredible set. Congratulations to Fedor to make it to the Final Four on the winner's side, locking up 5th, 6th, and a chance at the hot seat match. Looking at the bracket, by the way, we can look at the bracket real quick while we're waiting. Sure, yeah, I'll take another one of these ciders. It's the blood orange cider. Looking at the bracket, let's see who he is going to play in the next match. We have Jeremy Sosi. Oh my God, that's probably going to be stream table. That's probably going to end up on Upstate Owl's channel tomorrow. Fedor is done for the evening after this, but yeah, wild, wild, wild stuff. How fun was that, you guys? That was an absolute thrill. Fedor's got groupies now. Relax, everybody. He's just signing some autographs. He's just saying hi. Saying hi to the fans, you know, chopping it up. Oscar's match is now Hill between Oscar and Donnie Mills. Let me get my headset on here. I'm gonna kill the stream, so give me a second. I gotta do some behind the scenes stuff. I gotta kill his stream. I gotta come over here, do that, move my camera over here, get this. Oh, he's calling. It's super loud. Yo, Fedor, hold up 1 second, buddy. 1 second. That was a crazy set. Hold on. I don't want to spoil any of the goodies until I get your audio on so they can hear you. Let me turn. Yeah, that'll be a good interview. Yeah, hold on. Let me pause the music and adjust the audio. Okay.
Oh my God.
Okay, I think they can hear you now. Give me a mic check.
Mike.
Yes.
Can you hear me, Mike?
Yes.
This is John.
Yeah, they can hear you, dude. What a set, dude.
God. Oh my God. I can't believe I won. I played terrible. I mean, let's be honest. I played horrible and still won.
What do you?
I can't believe.
I can't believe the 5-ball you missed. The earlier combo that you missed.
I mean the 5-ball. I'm on the phone. Thank you. That's actually another thing in the U.S. I don't know why is it always like this. Everybody sees me talking on the phone and they still come.
They want to talk. Yeah. Well,
okay. Well, all right. So I'm on a phone. Sorry.
Yeah.
Okay. Let me hide somewhere in the.
Yeah, go
in the
hide.
corner.
You're a celebrity after a massive set, man. You had like almost 2,000 people watching on YouTube. It was a big deal.
Dude, it's unreal. I mean, I'm down 8-4. So all right, let me explain everything what happened there.
Okay.
We wreck each other. I lose a how do you call it? I lose a leg. I wreck the balls. And the thing is, the problem is wreck each other. I know how to wreck the balls. I know how to make the perfect wreck in order to wire the wing ball. So here's the thing. The cloth is a little bit worn in. So sometimes the wing ball will be going from one side and won't be going from the other side.
Sure.
So a player should be reading the rack, and whether he sees it or not, he should be choosing the side he'll be breaking from. So I rack, he goes there, he checks how high the one ball is, and then he makes like a little smirk and starts talking in Filipino and Tagalog.
Uh-huh.
I guess he was saying that the rack was bad, and he goes and breaks from the right side. So here's the thing, on that table, from the beginning of the set, whenever you rack the balls good, I mean, every pro player, if he goes and reads the rack, he'll be breaking from the opposite side.
Uh-huh.
And he goes and breaks from the right side. The wing ball is not going in. He gets mad.
Uh-huh.
I'm sure he thinks that, oh, that Russian, he's cheating me again.
Okay.
So, I mean, it's not my problem. That's actually a disadvantage for us pro players. I mean, he's a pro player too. I can't believe he doesn't know how to read the rack. To go and rack good for example, we play a 700 Fargo. Okay, and we go and rack, we'll make a perfect rack. And at 700 Fargo, he just doesn't know how to make that wreck when you wire the wing ball.
Uh-huh.
So that's a disadvantage. And I was just raised that way that I just can't sheet wreck my opponent.
Yeah,
I just can't.
you
I
can't
just can't sleep
yeah,
if I do
I
that.
see what you mean, yeah.
And I mean, I'm raking good, and then he was just getting in my head. I was thinking like, I can't believe that, blah 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 blah. And then I start missing balls, making easy mistakes, and
there was a ton of drama. Like, I mean, when he scratched 3 rails off that 8-ball, right? He hits the ball with inside spin, goes 3 rails to the 9 and scratches, and then in the next rack he tries to get around the 4-ball and like try to make the ball that was near the corner, and he just clips the 4-ball. I mean, he must have been on pure tilt. I can't believe it.
I mean, both of us were on tilt. It's unreal how bad we played.
It was
both of us played the
super
worst set of the
entertaining.
month for sure. I'm sure it's fun to watch. I mean, both of us are bumping balls into the rail.
Dude, the chat was just popping off. It was a great time. It was probably one of the funnest streams I've ever been a part of.
The 5-ball I missed, let's be honest, you make it 10 out of 10.
Yeah.
You
Everyone
make it 10
in the
out of
chat.
10. I mean, you're not going to miss it.
If you go watch it back at any point, if you're bored in the hotel room at any point, go watch you miss that 5-ball and then read the
I'm
chat.
not
It's wild.
I'm not
man.
watching that match.
It's crazy. Yeah, that's crazy. Good show though. Thank you for the show and
But hey, I mean, I didn't finish about the wrecking. I mean, the wrecking is the fun part. When it comes to pros, we both know what's good sport, what's bad sport. So you can rewatch the match. So the rule is you have to rack the balls random. He always puts the 2-ball in the back.
Right.
Okay. I mean that's a little bit shitty, but okay. I mean, maybe he didn't know the rule, whatever. But then after and also if you see me, I'm always touching the 1 to make the balls frozen.
Yeah.
He only started doing it after rec 11.
Uh-huh.
When he was up 7 to whatever, 3.
Right.
And I mean, both of us know what's going on. I mean, I'm not gonna try to say, like, come on, buddy. We both know what's going on.
Right.
And then I think it was 8 to 7 or 8 to 6. I told him, you don't have to put the 2-ball in the back every single time. And then he re-racked, but before he re-racked, he moved all the balls to where he knew which side I would be breaking from, and all the balls will be in a weird spot. But I mean, it's just, if it's random, it's random. Just put it out there and leave the ball alone.
Yeah.
I mean, come on.
Yeah.
I guess the karma got me the win today.
Maybe. Who knows? Maybe it was all just an accident, but
maybe I'm just talking shit.
Yeah, maybe. No. Either way, dude, it was a hell of a show and a lot of fun to interact with the chat and stuff. So.
He's over here practicing on tilt.
Yeah.
I'm such a bad person. I'm not like that.
He's not like that. No, we're all just having fun. It's all just fun. So we're glad you won, buddy. And we're glad you won. And tomorrow you're going to be back tomorrow, right? You're going to be playing Jeremy Sosi.
Yeah, I'll be playing Jeremy Sosi.
Yeah, I got to imagine that's probably going to be an Upstate Owl stream. That's a interesting match late in the tournament, I would assume. But we'll see tomorrow. If not,
but what about that kick on the hill?
Oh my God! When you hooked him on the 4-ball? Oh my God!
And then he goes and taps everywhere.
Everywhere that it could have gone. He's like, it could have gone here. It could have gone here. It could have gone, but no, it goes right here. Yeah, that was funny. Unbelievable. That was great. Yeah. Cool.
Well, I'm sure he feels terrible. Sorry, we got to stop it.
Yeah. Levan's good guy, good player, but pleasure to stream and thank you for the action. Thank you for the opportunity to be a part of it. And unfortunately, I won't be able to be a part of any streams that you do tomorrow. But if you guys subscribe and want to see any of the matches that Fedor's going to be playing that are not on the main stream table, he'll be putting his phone up on this channel. So make sure you're subscribed. Okay, guys. Right on.
Yes, thank you so much.
Yes, definitely. We will see you guys later, and good luck in the rest of the tournament, buddy. Have a great night, and thank you for the show. Yeah. Later.
Yes, hopefully later on.